Hi, I'm Michael Hines here for Hudson Valley Sports Report, and we're into basketball season now. We're out to catch them today for a girls' matchup between Arlington and Pine Plains. Arlington lost a few key seniors last year, and Pine Plains is trying to recapture the magic that took them all the way to the Final Four last year. But it's a brand new season, and both these teams are off to a fresh start. Now let's see who can start the year off early with a win. With these two teams starting off the year at the Lisa Murray Memorial Basketball Tournament, we knew we were going to be in for a good one. It certainly was a fast-paced game as the Lady Admirals were moving up and down the court quickly and were able to score some easy points off of some turnovers. But Pine Plains was not afraid to fight back. Frances Snyder drives down the baseline and puts in this layup for Pine Plains. Not too much longer after, they find her in the corner, and she drills this one to try and keep Pine Plains in the game. The main thing that the Admirals had going for them was their defense. The zone that Arlington was running was stonewalling the Pine Plains offense and allowed Arlington to create some possessions and score off of those turnovers. An example of that is here as Arlington quickly gets the ball to Emily Allen as she hits the jumper from the corner. Here the Lady Admirals are showing off their passing ability as they just tear right through the Pine Plains zone and find Rebecca Mann for the easy put-in. With a spin move here, Casey Schweitzer gets the ball in and knocks down this easy jumper. But man, she was feeling it today. Here, as you see, they find her out on the wing as she drills this one from downtown. The Lady Admirals were just cruising today. With a combination of stifling defense and some quick ball movement, they were able to outplay Pine Plains and go on to win this one 64-43. So that was a great game out there, and you guys kind of ran away with it. How were you able to keep up the pressure offensively and defensively?
Well, we've been working a lot in practice on our defense because that's what our common goal is have good defense. So I thought we had good defensive pressure on our press breaker, especially since we've been passing that a lot in practice lately.
What were some of the takeaways from today's game?
It was a great first game, and we're starting up high with scoring 63 points, which is a great start to our season, and I feel like we're going to improve a lot from here on out.
Coach, that was a great win to start the year. How are the girls doing?
Oh, it was good. The first game you're not really sure. We've only had one scrimmage, so I was excited to finally get on the court and see what they had, and they did a great job today. I was very pleased offensively and defensively.
With a commanding win, how were you able to keep up the tempo and the pressure throughout the whole game?
These girls like to play. They love to play. They give that effort in practice for 2 hours a day, and I expect them to give it, for a full game as well.
So now we know you lost a few seniors graduating last year who were an integral part of the team. How has this team been able to adjust and rise to the challenge?
This year I love the ball movement. Last year, like you said, we had a lot of talent that we lost. And this group is just stepping up, and we might not be as talented, but they definitely work together very well, and that showed tonight. So I'm hoping that continues throughout the season.
So now that was a hard game. What were some takeaways?
Well, we just had a bad start. We need to play better teams like Arlington, and some of the takeaways are that we need to improve our game. We just need to improve overall. Our passes have to be quicker. We have to play better offense, play better defense. We just know that when we play a quicker team, we have to do everything right in order to win.
So after last year's great run to the Final Four, what do you see the differences between last year's team and this year's?
Oh, I certainly think our team this year has a potential of even being better than last year's team. It's a matter of gelling. We did lose 4 seniors. The senior that started was a senior captain. We have new people on the team, 2 new girls, a current 9th grader and a 10th grader playing on varsity for the first time. And I think just trying to get them to gel is going to be our challenge for this year. And once we start gelling, hopefully we put it together when it really counts.
All right, so now that was a hard-fought game and against a hard-fought team. How are you girls able to keep up the fight with Arlington?
I mean, they're a double-A school. They've got so many kids to choose from. They're a really good team. They're always a good team. But, tough loss like that, we're just going to come back and do our best to work harder and beat the teams at the end of the season that are that size.
What were some of the things that you really liked that you saw throughout the game?
We never gave up. Even when they had a 20-point lead, we still kept the intensity up, and we still pressured and still worked hard. So.